This is Duke University.
So what I'm in charge of is identifying large strategic initiatives that can be piloted in specific countries, demonstrate success, and then we roll them out globally. And I focus on those things that will really make a difference or change how we make our business decisions. So what that means is seeing our brand through the consumer's eyes. We're a company that we're about metrics and numbers and more operationally driven, and we had very good success for several years. Really, actually, it was 8 years running. We had very good success, and then at some point we quit innovating because we were very concerned about disrupting the business model that was working. So because of that, we kind of quit talking to the customer, or we talked to them, but we didn't really do anything or evolve. And then meanwhile, the customer, new competitors are coming in and they're evolving, and we're sitting here going, well, what happened? We're losing our relevance. So we woke up, and when our business results started, really they quit growing, and in some markets are actually starting to decline. So it was all about, let's go find out why we're not relevant anymore. And it's just been a real eye-opener. But you can't do it through traditional research. It really has to be through those immersion type things. So whether it's the ethnography or going to specific restaurants with the customer and listening to them. But it really requires an open mind, not judging them, and just listening to what they have to say. So ethnography is asking our consumers questions, and they actually use their cell phones or their smartphones to video their responses, and it's usually in the moment. So we'll say, we'll give them a task. We'll say, go to McDonald's and buy a Big Mac. Tell us how you're feeling or what the experience is like as you were standing in line. And they will record that the whole time and then send it in to us. So it's actually in the moment. And that's really the nice piece, because in focus groups, a lot of times consumers are removed from the moment, so they're very rational about it. When we get the videos back, you see that they're much more emotional, far more dimension, a lot more richness to it. We use the brand health monitor to identify the big brand and business opportunities. So that's on a quantitative basis. So we can say this particular area is the most important and the biggest driver and most important to customers. So then we dig deep into that, and that's where we'll focus our more ethnography type work around the customer on that topic to dig deep and understand it. But I think you have to start from a quantitative place. Otherwise, you might be chasing things that aren't that big. Collaboration is critical. I always say consumer insights don't happen with one person. They don't happen in a vacuum. They happen when individuals from different functions come together with different perspectives and different stakes in the business, and that's where you generate insights. So you can put the facts on the table, the ethnography, the videos, then you take that into, so what does that mean? What's the underlying why consumers are behaving the way that they are? And if we want to change that behavior, what do we need to do to change what's important to them?